Dominic, what the hell are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
It looks like you're trying to become the next big ASMR video. I'm sorry, dude. People don't want to watch your content in general. They only subscribe because you force them to. I don't think they want to watch you do your homework for 11 minutes.
Oh no, I'm just waiting until somebody gives Matt Pumple and Carter Camper their 15-year, $500 million contracts. And the Griffins win 5-2 over the Belleville Senators Saturday night at Van Andel Arena. Boy, did I pick a good time to make the first GPG of the season. So, let's get one thing straight out of the way. I planned on recording a GPG about a couple of months ago, and the reason why I couldn't was because school. That damn school! But I took a camera home for the weekend, and because I forgot to bring it while I went to Georgetown, I decided, screw it, I'm gonna make a GPG. Also because, one of the former photographers for the Griffins, Michael Spruitt, asked me when I was gonna do a GPG, and I said I would at least have 2 by the end of this year, and I didn't want to do recaps because that just would have taken too much of a long time. Let's talk about the game, shall we? It's been a while since I've done this. Feels good. It also feels good because I haven't written in this journal in a long-ass time, so let's get on with the game. I want to go back to Friday's game. I kind of want to mention something that I thought was pretty funny. Philip Zadina had 3 points on Friday against Belleville in a 4-3 shootout loss. He had 2 goals and 1 assist, and then the next night he literally had no points. Like, I think he might have been +2 on the night last night, or Saturday night, but I think we need to give Zadina more ice time, because if he can do what he did on Friday night every single game, I think people are going to stop shitting on Philip Zadina very quickly. Turner Elson would start the scoring, his 12th of the season, to make it 1-0 on their 8th shot of the game. I think the final shots for the period were 11-5, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, they were, because I had the AHL game report, because I knew that if I was going to go over the Belleville goals, I was going to have to write down the names, because it doesn't do any of us any good if we just say, oh, Belleville scored to make it this score, so, yeah. That was on the power play goal. Wait, what? I'm sorry, the power play did something? It's a late Christmas miracle. I don't know what's been going on with the Griffins power play this season, and you would think that having a team this packed with the likes of Chris Terry, Turner Elson, Matt Pumple, Axel Holmstrom, Philip freaking Zadina would not be last, I think, dead last in the league on power play efficiency. You just wouldn't believe that to happen, but apparently teams got our power play figured out, so that was good. And this would be the start of many power play goals of the night. I don't even know what the time is on this one. As a matter of fact, I didn't write it down. Screw me! Megan got his 5th on a redirect from Camper and Pumple, which you will hear those 2 names a lot in this video. So yeah, 2-0 lead at the end of the first. Ah, shit, this is looking way too familiar to last night. Nope, we're fine. We're good. We're fine. This will not happen. 5:52 into the second period, Logan Brown picks a spot over Satiri's shoulder for a power play goal to make it 2-1. His 7th from Bergman Klimchuk. 2-1. Just calm down. Breathe. Breathe. We're fine. This will not happen again. This will... A turnover off a Matt Pumple's skate, and Klimchuk goes to the top of the circle, hitting iron and in his 6th at 8:22. Unassisted makes it 2-2. God, I'm really starting to regret making this GPG, man. I heard an interesting stat the other night. In the past 2 games before this one, Belleville was outshot by, I think, 35+ shots in their last 2 games, and they won them both. And you know, at this point, at this point in the game, I'm questioning why the hell I went downstairs today. I could have just stayed in. I could have stayed up until 12 and watched anime, which I don't watch at all. I totally don't watch. So you can see there are very big similarities from this game and Friday night's game. But sadly for Belleville, that's when the similarities stopped. Sayovi would go to the top of the circle and fire it through traffic to get the Griffins back in the lead 3-2. Thank God Sayovi scored, because for a while, almost forgot, he was on the team. That's not an insult. I literally forgot he was on the team because he doesn't produce points. I forget who's on the Griffins when you don't score. It's not an insult. I'm just saying. Get points! His second from Pumple and Camper again at 12:03, and then Pumple would get his 16th on the power play. He's second in the team in goals right now. That would be the second power play goal of the period to make the lead 4-2 from Syarvi and Camper. You see a pattern, right? Like, you're seeing a pattern. While I was away burning popcorn, Holmstrom scored, so here's that. Oh, God, I burnt the popcorn. Son of a... Look at this. I could have sworn I had it on popcorn setting, not... What button did I press, bitch? What the fuck? Oh, my God. I could have sworn I hit the popcorn button. Holmstrom would tackle the fourth power play goal for GR on the night to make it 5-2. His 10th from Camper and Syarvi. The third period would be scoreless, and the Griffins would move into first place in the Central Division and win this game by a final score of 5-2. This game was the Griffins' best game of the season. The power play was excellent this season. It was by far the best power play showing of any game this season. You want to talk about dominance. You want to talk about utilizing a weakness as a strength in a game. And what I mean by that is the power play coming into this game sucked. I think what Larry Figursky said, it was like, what, 12.7%? It has to be up maybe like 13 to 14% at this point. I'm not exactly sure. But this is what the power play needed, an explosion. You know what that does? It gives the power play units confidence. Like, hey, we can score on the power play. We can convert on our chances. And it wasn't just that. After Belleville tied the game, I don't know what happened, but that just lit a fire under Pumple, Camper, and Syarvi's asses because they went off like I've never seen any Griffins player go off in a game. Think about this for a second. Pumble has been on fire since he came to the Griffins early last year. It was in November when he got traded for Ryan Sproul to come over here. He hasn't changed. He keeps putting up points. He keeps finding the back of the net. He keeps being one of the most dominant players on this team, if not the entire American Hockey League. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If Pumple doesn't get called up before the end of the season, I'm actually going to be pissed. Because, and what's funny was, the Rippers won last night 5-2. Bertuzzi had a hat trick. You want to talk about a player that doesn't normally score like that? Think about having him on a team, plus having a guy who can score and put up consistency every single night. Camper is having a breakout season. Elson got in the score sheet. Holmstrom got in the score sheet, getting double digits in goals. Syarvi got a goal in this one, finally, which he doesn't find too often. He got a couple of points in this one. Hari Sateri stood on his back the entire game, especially the third period. There was a sequence where, I can't remember who it was on Belleville that came in, but he came in, and Sateri just robs him with the toe save, and then, when the net's wide open, I think it was Elson that came in and kicked out for another save. Like, this team operated on a level of dominance I've never seen. Like, I was listening to the 8-4 win at Cleveland, and that didn't come as near as a good performance as this game did. We shut Belleville down. We took first place in the division. What more do you want from this team? I don't see this team getting eliminated in the first or second or third or fourth round. I'm saying this right now. You can call my bullshit on it later, but I think the Griffins have the best chance of winning the Calder Cup this season. With that being said, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, click the like button. If you really like it, click subscribe. We are almost at 200 subscribers. We only need 13 more by the time I'm recording this. It is Sunday, January, I think, 12th. And we just passed the 8,600 mark on views, so thank you guys very much for that. I wouldn't keep doing this if you guys wouldn't keep watching it. Thank you for getting my last video to 103 views, or 100 plus views. Thank you very much for your continued support of this channel. It means the world to me, because this is pretty much all I have right now besides hockey. So, thank you very much for watching. Follow me on Instagram. All the socials will be down there. Peace out, go Griffs, and next game? Chicago. This is gonna be fun.